What is going on, guys? It's Misfit here, and I'm back to bring another video today. And we are going to be comparing what people say are the two worst Call of Duties of all time. That being Call of Duty Ghosts, as you guys see now, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, as you guys will see later in the video. Well, let's start with Call of Duty Ghosts. In my opinion, Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't as bad as people made it seem. It had very good weapon balancing. All weapons killed fast in that game. Sure, you had the Remington and the MTAR and the Vector and guns like that, or even the MSBS at the start of the game that were like extremely overpowered. But then you also had guns like the Vesper, I think it was, and like the Honey Badger and the AK-12 that all could compete with all of them because the time to kill in that game was extremely fast. Is that a good thing? Probably not. Is it? But I mean, did they do a good job of making sure it wasn't too fast? Definitely. The only problem I really do have, well, I have 2 or 3 problems. First, the color palette in this game was absolutely terrible. As you guys will see here, it's hard for me to like make out characters at like long lines of sight, like right there, where I didn't even see the guy that killed me. I ended up knowing where he is later in the video. You guys will see he's camping in a truck. But then another thing I have is the playstyle is extremely slow. And that's just the way this game was made, with like IEDs and thermals with light machine guns and other things like that. It made the game very campy. You guys will see that there is that I don't finish this TDM because it's like everybody is camping with sniper rifles or LMGs or whatever, or just camping in the back of the spawn waiting for people to run across. That's just how this game was, unless you got into that the God Lobby, as people would call it, where everybody was running around, and when you were on maps like Brait or Sovereign or Warhawk. But besides that, most of the time people were camping up in the buildings in Warhawk, which is why most people dislike this game. Another reason why I don't like this game is because it was very clunky. Like, frames seem to drop a lot. Not like BO3 frames where you start like skipping and people skip across your screen. It'll go from like an extremely smooth running animation to like very like clunky and heavy. But I don't know why it was like this, but it just was. But I mean, nothing you could have done about that. I don't know why they never fixed it in the past. Who knows? Now with Ghost, I don't know. I can't tell you guys like how the DLCs were because I never got a DLC in this game, which is kind of upsetting because I know the DLC in this game was I actually like better than the original map. That's what at least people say. I cannot say due to personal preference. The camos in this game, they were pretty good, but really like bland because of the color palette again. Like this Nebula, if it was like brighter and more, I don't know, spacey, it'd be cooler. Like the abstract was cool, but if it could have been brighter, it would have been even better because just if the color palette was different in this game, I guarantee you it'd be one of the best Call of Duties. If you could actually see people from a good amount away, I guarantee you it'd be a good Call of Duty. Competitive, it was okay. I mean, the Search and Destroy in this game was like really good. But besides that, I mean, Domination was a mode that most people weren't used to playing competitively. Blitz was fun. I do kind of miss Blitz. What else was there? I think there was Capture the Flag. I'm not for sure what else there was. I didn't play competitive in here. I started competitive in AW. I'm just trying to go off of knowledge from what I've watched in the past. But I mean, that's really all I gotta say that's bad about COD Ghosts. And I mean, the good things, I guess, as I said, the weapon balancing. Oh, another bad thing is the score streaks. The score streaks in this game were very lacking. You could the only lethal ones you really could run was like IEDs or a guard dog or stealth chopper. I mean, Trinity Rocket was okay on some maps. The Maniac was fun. So, I mean, there was like really like a handful of score streaks that could be used, unless you were like a support player and only ran support kill streaks. In that case, the game was pretty good. I mean, the support kill streaks were all right. But good. I mean, it gave a gritty feeling. I mean, COD Ghost, it was gritty, not like arcadey until they started coming out with like the Snoop Dogg packs and whatever. But I mean, you kind of felt rewarding when you sniped or like killed somebody with a Remington. That kind of feel. It was in Call of Duty Ghost. That's really all I have to say about COD Ghost. I'll start talking about Advanced Warfare now. I thought I could, bullcrap a little bit about COD Ghost, enough to make it to the Advanced Warfare gameplay, but I still got like 2 minutes or whatever. For Advanced Warfare was fun, but it was completely. I can see where they were coming from, and I understand why Infinite Warfare, or not Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare gets so much hate, and it's because of all the boosting and that. But honestly, that's what everybody asked for. They were sick and tired of the slow playstyle that COD Ghost brought along. I mean, yeah, sure, did they overdo it? Yeah, but they didn't know what everybody wanted at the time. People just wanted a faster playstyle, which you guys can tell in my Advanced Warfare gameplay compared to this. In my Advanced Warfare gameplay, I drop a good amount of kills compared to this one, where our team's only at 41 with 3 minutes left in the game. I get close to that at the end of a game. Like, it's crazy, like the playstyle difference, and that has to do with the new movement system, which personally I enjoyed. It brought a new playstyle, the faster playstyle. It brought a more like, I can't really say a more methodical playstyle, because Boots on the Ground is a more methodical playstyle. But I guess it brought a more like unique playstyle. If you knew how to move around the map fast enough, you could get to places before people knew you were there, and vice versa. If you were slow on the game, you were gonna get out positioned in search and destroy or hardpoint. People could rotate faster than you if you weren't fast on your feet, or even uplink. People could score the ball before you could catch up to them. It was all a speed-based game, which was fun till they started adding the whole play-to-win system, which I don't know. I don't remember if that was at the beginning of the game or not. But when you could start buying supply drops, that's when the game really became not fun, because all your people that are willing to spend hundreds on hundreds to get the best guns in the game, the Obsidian, the Steed, the Speakeasy, the Inferno, the Insanity, the RIP, all those guns like that really made the game not fair to your average COD player. It made the game it made it play to win, and it wasn't that good. The camos for COD Infinite Warfare, I wanted to say Ghost for whatever reason, mainly because I was watching the gameplay. But the camos were really good. The DLC ones were way better than the base guns or the base camo. I think I only used one base camo, and that was the Cryptic, not Neptune, but Arctic or whatever, the all white one. But the DLC camos were really good. You had the X-Ray and the Ace of Spades and the one with like the disco floor, and like they were really good camos. Let's see the DLC maps, because I did end up getting the season pass for this one. They weren't insane. I mean, you brought back High-Rise. They brought back High-Rise, guys. But no, they brought back High-Rise, and I don't know if they brought any more remakes. But I know there was High-Rise and a few other DLC. I mean, there was there was another amount of DLC, but all of those were good, but they weren't like outstanding. Like, we haven't really had good DLCs. I mean, the 4th DLC in Black Ops 3, that one was really good. I do gotta admit that. There was Micro, there was Rupture, right? Rupture was the worst. There was Micro Rupture, the Standoff one, and whatever the last one was. But here's the Advanced Warfare gameplay. I know it started like late. That's because I went to record it at the start down or the countdown, but I didn't. But I mean, you didn't miss much. I got shot in the back by a shotgun. Nothing insane. But yeah, this camo right here is what I was talking about. But the score streaks in the game in Advanced Warfare, they weren't insane. I mean, you had the Warbird, which was alright, but most people ran like UAV and system hack because you could get DNA bombs with that. Easy, like without a doubt. If you could get a DNA bomb, or if you could get like system hack and UAV and just keep running it and running it and running it, not only are you getting rid of their ability to look at the HUD and everything, but you're also giving away their location. Especially if you had the ability where you could see through walls, you were almost guaranteed to get it. But I mean, you did have some good assault classes, like or not assault classes, assault score streaks, like the Warbird, the assault drone, but the assault drone had to be customized for it to be good. I think that's it really. I mean, the Goliath was okay, but it was really slow. There was the God, I think Vulcan was alright, nothing insane. There was the I can't even think of really anymore. But the game was fun for for about half the cycle. Then everybody, you know, was just using ASM1s and bells. And if you got into a lobby where everybody was running an ASM1 or a bell, the lobby wasn't fun because you couldn't really bring out a RIP, or no, you couldn't really bring out a gun that wasn't an elite. If it wasn't like one of those insane elites like a Insanity or a RIP, or if it wasn't a BAL or a Speakeasy or ASM1, the lobby was really annoying. So honestly, after about halfway through, I'd say about halfway through Advanced Warfare cycle, I stopped playing it less. I played more Madden, more COD Ghost. I installed COD Ghost. I did a lot, honestly. So the DLC was fun. I mean, the grapple game mode was a lot of fun. If I want to go back in and add all the DLCs onto here just so I can play the grapple, because the grapple, whatever the grapple game type, that one was by far the most fun. Mainly because you could like Spider-Man shoot all over the place, and I enjoyed it. I was really good with getting grapple kills. I mean, and I guess Advanced Warfare will kind of hold a place in my heart because it was the first Call of Duty that I played competitive with. And no, I did not mean to switch weapons there. I thought my teammate killed him, so I switched weapons to reload my empty ASM1, and that wasn't the case, so I ended up dying. But Advanced Warfare will hold a place in my heart because that's the game where I literally was learning about competitive COD. Now look at me. I know a lot about it, and I'm really good. So I gotta thank Advanced Warfare and, you know, I guess Ghost for like introducing me to I have to thank Advanced Warfare. And Advanced Warfare, besides BO2, was my most played Call of Duty. BO2, it was my most played Call of Duty till one of my friends reset my account and I never played it again. They reset it as a prank, and I thought somebody hacked my account, so I didn't play BO2 for a long time, and honestly, I didn't get back into BO2. It was weird. But so Advanced Warfare will forever hold a place in my heart, mainly because, like, I guess I'm a jetpacker. I'm really good at jetpacking, but I'm really good at boots on the ground too. So I don't know. If I had to compare, if I had to choose between Advanced Warfare or Ghost to play for a full-on year, I'd play Advanced Warfare. But I'd make it where there was no play to win, and the ASM1 and the BAL are how they are now, how they got nerfed mid-summer. If I had to play the stock edition with the whole play with the whole play to win. Sorry, my PS4 editing system messed up. I'm so sorry about that last part. But with the whole like play to win system, I honestly would probably play COD Ghost. But I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say about both Call of Duties. Both Call of Duties, they were not the best out of all of them, but they definitely weren't as bad as people say them. They both had their good suits and their good suits and their bad suits, I guess that's what you want to say. But talking about COD, I've been playing it, but I haven't been playing it as much. I'm waiting. If I can play the Infinite Warfare beta, because we haven't got our beta codes because Best Buy messed up. So hopefully I can get those the day that this video goes out. If I can get those, I'll probably release a bunch of Infinite Warfare videos. If I can't, I'll probably upload Rainbow Six Siege, maybe a few Madden, maybe a few more COD. I don't know. COD, it's fun, but I can pretty much only play it competitive right now. The COD 1v1s, the GBs, those probably won't resume till Infinite Warfare, just because I don't think I can get 100 wins in before Infinite Warfare comes out. The 2v2s, those will probably resume as soon as me and my teammate get off of our hot win streak, because I don't want to jinx it by recording. Because whenever I seem to record, I always seem to lose, so it's like bad mojo for me. So I don't want to, you know, have that happen to me. But I mean, that's pretty much everything I want to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, comment what you guys want to see next, subscribe if you're new. This has been It's Misfit. I'm signing out. I hope you all have a wonderful day.